Alright, I am gonna be going bouldering right now. I wanted to go train upper body, doing the gym and bouldering and going to the library. Simply, I won't have enough time to do all of them. So, I decided to go bouldering now again. I don't know, I feel like I'm in a bouldering mood right now, bro. When I started bouldering, I would go 2 or 3 times a week and my elbows would hurt, like the joints, I think. Climber's elbow or whatever it's called. Yeah, I don't really have that anymore now. So I'm gonna, then go to the library, edit some videos, read some books, do some other things I've got to do for modeling. Then I'll be home, have some dinner, spend it with my parents, watching probably Physical 100. Man, these shows are so sick. I can see myself competing in that. Man, that's some athleticism you need for that though, but I'm so down for that shit. God, yeah. There's snow on the streets. It's very, very slippery. So I'm gonna be treading carefully. See you in the bouldering gym. Here we are in the bouldering gym. And this is my little fella, Nick Ross right there. Got that from a good friend. Now I'm here warming up, doing some arm circles, getting those joints curled. I don't know what I'm saying. So I'm starting here on a 4, which is on a 1 to 8 scale in the medium area, and another 4 just to warm up, get familiar with the feeling of climbing, get in the groove. Sometimes like there I'm a bit lost. Where the hell am I even going? Who the hell made this 4? That is not a 4, but it is indeed, and I did it. So you'll just see some nice footage of me climbing, scouting some new routes. Now this is the first 5 I'm gonna be trying, and this one kind of caught me off guard. Sometimes you get 5s where you're like, you know what's up, you know what to do, you're just doing it and you're cruising. Now this one was a nasty little pecker, if that's even something anybody says. I did not know how to get past this, so I kind of just get stuck there, just think, strategize. I probably cut like 10 minutes of resting out of this footage, and a lot of jumping down, actually involuntary falling down, because here we also see I'm speeding up, because this is basically like 5-minute resting almost, and just strategizing. But here we go, putting some chalk from my little friend Nick Ross on my hands, and here we go on the wall, going to the left, and I have figured out how to use my feet. Congratulations, people, I did it. And that took a freaking while. So I kept going, another 4, because the 5 from before, no pun intended, the 5 from before really didn't make me feel good. But this blue 5 right here, I told you, there are some that make you feel like crap, some make you feel like you cruising like Tom Cruise out here. Okay, changing from landscape format to vertical, because this route is just not capturable on horizontal without making the wide lens. Here I am on another 5, using my knee, scraping my precious knee skin, but I did it. Now we've got a slab here. Slabs are just basically balanced. You're on a straight wall, and this one I was cruising as well, man. Dude, I'm doing well, as I said. Cruising through the 5s. Now we got another 5. Now this one this one ain't cruising. This ain't funny. I fell on this one more than any of the other ones I tried, and I even used the stick. Look at me cloning myself. Here we go, and we fall back down again. I was on that ground for much longer than just 1 second. And here we go again. Sometimes it takes a lot of falling to understand. Sometimes it takes a lot of failing to understand what you have to do it right. And that was one of those 5s. God damn it, I managed it. Now, I am getting a little bit cocky here, and I'm trying a 6. And I figure out, wow, maybe one more, then I'll take a break and then come back to it. I don't know about that, good sir. So we're taking a break, drinking some water, because you gotta stay hydrated, let me tell you that. And then I'm showing here, those are my warm-up shoes, okay? And the red ones, when I put those on, you know I ain't fucking around anymore. Because it hurts like shit to put those on. I can barely walk. Anyways, I try that 6 again. I try it with every freaking conceivable, is that even the right word, tactic. Bro, we about to do a sick one, I'm telling you guys. This is gonna look sick. Here we go. Jumping first time, failed it. Jumping second time, nailed it. It was so fun because you kind of do a bat hang, but it's not a real bat hang. And then this was painful because the holds were freaking nasty. Then you do this, you're almost at the end of your freaking power, and you make it. That was bloody beautiful. Thank you. All right, here's another 6 because I feel like, damn, I did it in 6, and like, I feel pumped. When you do a 6, you feel pumped. And here I almost managed to do it. Then my phone died. All right, going home. Slightly injured my thumb, but that's fine because that's part of the game, man. Kind of like it sounds worse than it is, but the nail kind of a little bit, tiny bit loosened from the skin and then started bleeding, and I was like, damn. I mean, I was there for 3 hours, so fair enough. And I did so many 6s. I did 4 6s, and it was a good training session, let me tell you that. I'm going to the library now, and then gonna do some stuff.